Check.
We're going live here.
Just tell me when you want to start pushing sound.
And I get this pulled up on the phone. I'm going to try to come down there at some point. You just got to plug it in and then it's in the remote. All right, give me 1 second.
Welcome to Loyola High School.
It sounds like
on the court. I got you muted. Hold on. Welcome to Loyola High School. The Dons, after a 10-day layoff, back on the court.
There's a pause though. Hang on. Wait for it.
It's getting a little bit. It's got a lot of background. I can barely hear it.
Just a question. Do you have it on? Is that speaker on low? Is that going higher?
Check. Sound check.
Could be like a 30-second delay. There it is. It's just picking up everything.
Yeah, it is.
It's picking up all, instead of just that, it's picking up everything.
Picking up all the background noise.
It's a 15-second delay in YouTube.
Okay.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Now, I figured that out last time when you were announcing, because I was texting Diane, and she's texting me information. I'm like, well, what are you talking about? That ain't happening. And then, yeah. I'm like, stop texting me.
Hey, it's not really good. Like it's picking up some type of audio, but we can hear everything. And barely, huh? Say again? It's picking up from the camera and not from... For the video capture?
Do we really have a 3-day free today?
I'm sorry, my
Where's the third one? Oh, yeah, it looks like it. I didn't see the ref on the other side of the court.
This right here?
How about that?
Gilman's probably bringing it around just to balance
Hey, get your cousin Scotty Foster out here. You can ref.
Oh, we couldn't. No, we. Yeah, he couldn't. We couldn't handle that.
Well, I told you, Jacob's sister played for him.
The red thing.
Oh, really?
Scott was her basketball coach at AAU for years. Yeah.
I love him to death.
I do too.
He's a piece of work.
But he is, he's a little crazy.
He's very excitable.
Yes, he is. And his daughter, Jess, I love that kid to death because she is just the sweetest, most carefree kid.
Yeah, when I'm on the screen, you can hear everything else.
She is, but for a little girl, she's got some fire.
Oh, yeah, she can shoot.
Yeah.
I mean, that girl.
All right.
You like Peter, I mean, she get in the zone, and she just...
I'm unusual, and then you guys just kind of have the... But even on the... When we went live, right? When it was on YouTube, you kind of heard everything. And do these volumes, is the knob, is it higher? Yeah, I guess it's 10. Just unmuting this. Right. With the higher the knob, the louder the volume, right?
Jenny, if you were here, you'd be like that.
Say again? I know. I got my screen on through my phone. Go ahead and just say a couple things.
Check.
Here we are, Court Gym here at Loyola. AD Hall is pulling his hair out right now. He still has a smile, but it's getting shorter and shorter.
Good news is we got 3 minutes and 55 seconds left on this.
I heard Nitty's in his car driving for 3 hours and pushed this thing back 15 minutes. Greg Hines picked a day to have a day off. And he was like,
There you go.
Well, the good news is, watch the layup, and they don't look rough after the COVID thing. I'm not sure they know what to do for us.
They cover the four
I'm going to mute them real quick.
It's like the soccer game we had. There were 2 refs, older gentlemen. One planted himself at one end of the field, one planted the other, and they did not
all
leave.
these boards still
It's
moving.
always encouraging when you see refs being willing to stay within a 5 feet circumference of their spot on 3.
Oh, no, I've seen a lot of soccer refs, particularly in 3-man crews. That center ref basically doesn't leave the middle
Once
circle.
they go back to the
back
game.
and forth in the circle. It's like, come on.
Can you tell me, do you have the game up?
One of the best lines ever, a college coach, he turned me down and said, my groundskeeper just called me and asked you to please move.
I'm going to unmute them now. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to unmute you.
Okay.
Little sound check here.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Rainy Saturday morning.
Just said sound check, rainy Saturday morning. Did you get any of that?
The inquisitive look of Mike Nitty being FaceTime right now.
The IT guy.
He's the executive producer who runs the broadcast.
What about these levels on the
Fortunately, he's
campus?
not in his broadcast truck outside. He's back at home, so that's
Yeah.
all down the face. Right.
It's going to be pretty hard for me to get Aaron Andrews here next week. He's technical difficulties. I had it on the hook. It's a little bright, and we're going to have the sideline recording.
Yep.
Well, now that Tiger Woods is on the injured list for a while, I think he dance might come. You know, maybe not doing as much golf. So.
Still a lot of virtual broadcasting. Pretty sweet spot to be out in Pebble on that little backyard.
I love the Masters. That's probably my favorite tournament. But I love watching the 18 I can play that course. I love watching it. Why are you hitting that shot?
That's using my son.
Yeah.
Audio? Delete it?
Well, the first time I played it, I played playing 8 with the associate general counsel from Pebble Beach Company.
Okay.
And I took my driver outside. He's like, you don't want to hit driver. You want to hit a 3-wood, you want to hit it right there. No, I got it. Big it, right.
You put his hand over the club and said, if you want to come back again, you're not hitting this ball. Now the text has started. I'm wondering why. We're not on the air.
Microphone, game capture, microphone. Set it here.
I need to get phone calls.
Yeah.
Okay. I so she can hear. So that was
Right here.
That's what I'll know.
Yep.
If anybody's hearing us here, we're having little IT issues. We're ready for tip-off
Here.
Saturday morning. You got your coffee and tea.
Right
It's
here.
a rainy day. Relax and enjoy this next hour or so.
Oh, okay.
so she can hear.
Now it should be good.
You good?
Okay. So
Gilman Loyola getting ready to tip. Loyola controls the ball. Glorioso brings it up from the backcourt. Loyola's been off here a couple days, as we all know, and we'll see if they can knock some rust off here. Loyola's running its patented motion offense here, a little bit of ball movement. Over the back.
Over the back.
Foul number 22. DJ. Full court pressure here by the Dons. Ball moves into Guyton. Guyton kicks it back out. Jumper from the corner. Guyton is all over the court again. Gilman throws the first bucket.
Okay. Stop it. Stop it. Loyola inbounds the ball. Peter Lake. Inbound to number 10, Colin Glorioso.
All right, let's everybody, we're going to give a quick shout out as
yes, shout out to Mr. Hall, please.
AD Hall almost tripped getting out of here as he's got everything set up. He's been working his butt off to get this working for us today, so thank you for your efforts. Appreciate it, buddy.
Foul on number 3 for Loyola, Loudon Elser. And that's 2 quick fouls for the Dons, Pete.
Well, fortunately, we got 82 players on the bench, so we'll be fine. Just a little inside joke. There's only 16, family.
Yeah. Ball out on the wing. Oh, nice rebound by Peter Lake.
Oh, kick
and
forward
ahead,
to Jay.
Jaden Moore. And a foul on, did you get the number, Pete? I didn't see who that was on. But Jaden Moore going to the line to shoot 2.
33, we think, maybe. Sorry, Guyton family, but that's what we're thinking, and he may have gotten that. That's our buddy George. Peter and George play lacrosse together.
And Jaden makes the first one. And the Dons are on the board. And Moore with his second, and the score is tied at 2. And
Glorioso with the steal.
at the court.
Loyola been inbound at
Smart
half
play by Peter Lake there. Let the ball go out of bounds. He wasn't sure who tipped it.
Good steal on the baseline. Colin McPherson with the steal on the baseline, number 2.
Oh, good hands by Jordan Moore there. Yeah.
So one of the things we figured out after that first game last week is that you guys saw the score the entire time. We didn't know that, so we'll try not to call it out quite as much. But
and a foul.
Currently 2-2. It's now 4-2. Gilman, number 1. Emmett Kelly. Excuse me, number 1. Mr. Lane. Foul on Lake, 33. Chance for a 3-point play here.
And the free throw's good.
Nice release.
5-2 Gilman.
That's the old 3-pointer the hard way. And,
that's old school right Loyola
Loyola's a little stagnant right now, getting used to the rhythm of this game.
Well, they're coming off that 10-day layoff, so nice shot by Peter Lake.
Nice kick, nice driving kick by Glorioso there, found the open man. Coach Bright up working the sideline now. Oh,
Long
thank
three,
goodness
long
that
three.
didn't go in. There'd been a lot of chirping on the lacrosse
there would have
field
been.
this year. Go get the ball. Don't expect somebody else to get it.
Yeah.
Jumper from the corner.
Good rebound.
There's Guyton again.
Yeah.
Active hands. Lake brings the ball up, pushes to Jaden Moore in the corner.
Drives the baseline and draws the foul.
George is not happy. That's going to be, I think, 2 on George.
It is.
Jaden Moore goes back to the line. Got a couple subs coming in here for Loyola.
So Jalen Brown, 23, and Marcus Hines.
Marcus Hines is in, and we also have
Jalen Brown.
Is that Zeke in? Yep.
And
they
the
got
second-
Zeke in.
And more second free throws, good. Oh.
Nice cut.
Yeah.
Nice pick cut. And another rebound.
Still
Getting close to the 3-second arc. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Another sub for Loyola. Number 4, Jaden Green is in. Nice.
Kind of that patented Loyola look there.
Yep.
Screen off ball, cutter. Starts the motion. Scores 8-5 Loyola with 3:38 here left in the first quarter. Got Gilman ball underneath.
Just a little bit.
I think Loyola might have got a little break there.
Yeah, I think they did. The hand got in the passing lane and tipped the ball, but we'll take it. Jordan Moore bringing it up. Loyola seems to have found a little rhythm here, Pete. Jump ball.
Tie up in the paint here. Going to be Gilman ball. Got McCullough coming in here. In fact, we haven't mentioned Papa McCullen here is working the camera today here next to us. Good ball pressure up top there by Green. Jalen over top of the pick. Nice take.
Good drive, good take.
I think Lane's got all the points for him. Now we got one other score up there. We got 35. Stas has got a bucket. Hines said, if we're not going to move, I'm going to go. He took it to the hoop. It's going to the line for 2.
Looked like that foul was on 33, Pete.
Oh, you kid. Say it ain't so. He's got 3?
He's got 3, I think. Yeah, if that foul's on him, that's his 3rd.
That's a tough one here. From the looks of the substitution, I'm going to think you're right.
I think it is. I think that is his third foul.
He creates a lot of havoc out there for Gilman, both rebounding. They run the offense through him at the top of the key through the motion. And he's a smart player. He'll be back. He can play with 3. Loyola continue with the pressure. Nice rebound.
Oh, great rebound.
Boy, great rebound.
Number 11 for Gilman, Quinn Horensky. Great follow.
Got to find a body on the board, don't we, Coach?
Yeah, we do. And a travel on Loyola, turnover.
Good strong move there by Jalen Brown. Just one extra step. Long ball head forward here.
Yeah.
A good call.
Foul underneath on Loyola. I think that was on number 2, Zeke Jackson.
We've got a timeout Loyola here.
So what do you think so far, Pete? How do you think they look coming off that long layoff?
Well, I would say certainly knocking the rust off right now. It's a shame we haven't been in the gym here this past week, but I think the same thing's happened to Gilman. They missed a couple games this past week. Gilman comes into this game 2-1. Bookend wins. They had a great win against Calvert Hall, kind of back and forth game, and all of a sudden they clipped Calvert Hall with a last-second bucket, kind of as the clock was going out. They then had a road loss, I believe it was, and then they actually lost to Annapolis Christian, who Loyola beat earlier in the year, and then they just had a win. So they're coming in 2-1. It's early. I think the flow of this game is going to pick up quite a bit. Certainly not on pace for the 70 that we put on the board against Annapolis Christian, but who knows? A lot of game left.
Yeah, plenty of time left to sort things out.
Got Quinn at the line right now.
Shooting 2.
A little strong on the first. We got 2:03 left here in the first quarter. Shot clock certainly hasn't been in play today, has it?
Well, the ball's been moving up and down the court pretty quick. So, nobody's really run a set-piece offense. The second one's good.
Good release there.
So, and that free throw makes it 10-9, Gilman Greyhounds.
Nice block.
And it's gonna stay in this end with the Dons.
Jalen inbound the ball underneath. Loyola in their set box. Here comes the jumper from the corner up. Pulls it up. Nice block again. Good follow.
Good follow.
McCullough getting 2 there again.
Yeah, how about that, Dad? How about that, Dad? We just got the thumbs up from the cameraman on that.
Absolutely. Zeke was looking to push the ball there.
Back up to the top.
Nice body.
Good move, good take, yeah.
Nice body. Yep.
Yeah. Kaminsky using the body there on the baseline, create a little separation, put that shot up.
He's another big one. He's
he is.
Big young man. Let's get Loyola back in a little bit of motion here. Got a cutter coming through. Jalen's going to settle for a 3. A little strong. Hines picks up a loose ball. We got a foul in the back court. Number 2, Zeke Jackson. That's his second, right, Coach?
Yeah, it's his second.
By the way, I call everybody Coach. He coaches baseball as well. Coach Hines was a no-show today. I don't know what's. I'm going to have to talk to you about that, Coach Hines. We got Keith Hawk, though, here, who he and I have sat on the sideline many times here with Force basketball, and our boys have played together for a couple years. So.
Oh, nice 3.
Well, that was a great pull-up three.
Number 12 from Michael Maloney on Gilman. That was a nice pull-up three right there.
That's a name that ought to be going to Loyola, Michael Maloney.
Pete, you're always recruiting, always looking for new dons.
I don't know about you, but it feels like McCullough. I'm sorry, not McCullough. It feels like Quinn's got about 3 blocks already.
Yeah.
He's been active on the defensive end for Gilman.
And it's staying here. Looks like it was tipped out by number 21, Marcus Hines.
We got 10 seconds left on the clock here. Let's see what Gilman can do. That's a little moving pick. That's a good call, ref.
It's a good
there.
call.
Absolutely. Sorry we made that call from up here. We're in the parking lot about 2,200 feet away from court here. Had to dial in my eyes today, but we're good. That'll be my only reference to my brother-in-law, Terry, who keeps texting me, asking me if I'm going to say anything about him. His son goes to Episcopal, and they live up in Westchester, Pennsylvania. So, Terry, there you go. There's your shout-out for the day.
6 seconds for the Dons here.
Boy, back-to-back. Another moving pick. That was on Hines.
That was on Hines.
That's his first. 2 seconds on the clock here. Oh, that's a great look.
Good look.
Oh, boy.
Oh, got to flare down.
I don't like this.
Yeah, he's grabbing the ankle.
That's our boy Hawk. Coach Parr's out there with him. Assistant AD and head trainer here at Loyola. That was a nice little set by Gilman.
Yeah, that was really well run.
Yep.
I think they had 6 seconds when they brought the ball. Two seconds when they brought the ball.
Two on the inbound there, and
yeah.
I didn't watch what he did at midcourt, but certainly was going to the hoop and delivered a nice ball to him.
Yeah. And we got 15-11, and Gilman's got 2 free throws to shoot before the quarter ends.
I tell you, Gilman quietly out to a 15-11 lead here. I lost track of that, but they've played a nice half. Loyola's going to need to make a few adjustments and get back to moving the ball the way they did in the first game. So I think we'll see him get into that shuffle.
Okay.
Jacob's up. We're moving a little bit, putting a little pressure on it.
He's a little tender, though.
Coach Kelly right now, the baseball coach, is probably swearing just a little bit. I've got 2 baseball dads left and right of me here. When is the first game for baseball this year at Loyola?
So I think it's somewhere in 15, 16, 17 March. I know the season for MIAA starts on the 15th.
Okay.
Not sure when the first game is. Okay, so we've got Quinn Horensky going to line shooting 2 to end the quarter here. And first one is no good.
Quinn has had an active first quarter here. Again, a couple blocks. He's got a couple points here. Second one on the way.
And second one's good.
Let's not do anything too crazy here. Oh. That was the local benefit of the shot clock there and game clock there. But so again, at the end of one.
16 to 11. So both teams shaking a little rust off, but Gilman looked a little bit less rusty than the Dons coming off that 10-day layoff.
I would agree. And for our sponsors, we're going to try to find those sheets. We don't have them up here handy. Certainly have Whiting Turner, who's doing a great job on the building right now, and every day significant progress is being made. My favorite is Got Junk, 1-800-JUNK. I think I gave a shout-out that I needed them last week or last Wednesday.
Yeah, I could have used them during the height of COVID as I was cleaning my basement out.
Amen to that.
So,
those honey-do lists kept getting longer.
yeah. Although if my wife is listening, which she probably is, she's going to say, well, I think I cleaned most of the basement out, not you. And she would be probably correct about that.
Let's figure out who we have starting here in the second quarter here.
So it looks like we've got Jaden Moore, Landon Elser, number 10, Colin Glorioso. And there's Peter Lake, of course, number 33. And who did I miss?
Jalen Brown.
Jalen Brown, there we go. Jalen Brown, number 23.
Quick, my wife will be upset with me. Peter's birthday's today. Happy birthday, son. Good ball movement. Jay Moore, the jumper. Long rebound here. Good hustle on the floor there.
Get down there. Get that ball.
Elser on the floor, getting active. Gilman ball inbounding.
That long pass again and out of bounds.
Coach Bright with a timeout. Mike Nitty is leaving us with a lot of fill time in between these quarters and timeouts.
And no sponsor sheets to talk about our sponsors here at Loyola.
Well, thank goodness it wasn't in the low 30s or high 20s last night, because I think we'd have about 8 to 10 inches of snow on the ground instead of a lot of rain again. But Loyola's going to be putting in some new athletic fields. Sheridan's getting replaced with turf and a small field at the end. And you guys are going to smile. Of course, baseball's getting a turf field. How about that?
Yeah, that will be nice.
We won't have to worry about these things come next spring. Jaden Moore's inbound on the ball on the side. Jumper from the corner. Better stay attached to Lane. He moves well without the ball. Oh, no.
Block.
They'll figure that out. That's not going to work. We get the pleasure of seeing that a couple times a year, don't we?
Yes, we do. Yeah, we see that all the time with the force.
Lake step back from the corner.
Look at Lake step back. See where my feet are. Make sure I'm behind the three-point line and then put it up.
Timeout by Gilman. I do need to correct something I said last week. I said that Jaden and Peter have been doing that since 4th grade. The moms jumped all over me when I got home and said it was 2nd grade.
Oh, okay.
Coach Percy and I used to coach the boys Virginia, which is tough for me to say, was their rec team in Howard County, and we had a lot of fun there back in 2nd grade.
So how did it feel as a former Terp, coaching Virginia?
It was tough. Fortunately, it was not an orange.
That'd be like me coaching Navy.
Fortunately, it was not an orange shirt. I think it was brown and it said Virginia, so it felt a little better.
Okay, all right.
What's the score here right now?
Right now we got 16-14. That three-pointer by Peter in the corner put the Dons within 2.
Outstanding. Of course, I just remembered in the Loyola corner we do have a scoreboard over there.
Way to get in the passing lane.
Good finish.
Great finish. Number 10, Colin Glorioso. And just like that, it's back to even. Tied at 16.
Tennessee's picking up. Coach Bright's really pushing him here.
Yeah, Loyola much more active on defense now.
Gilman's tough on the boards.
Yeah, they are. And a 3 for Gilman, number 4 from Liam Walsh.
Excuse me, number 4. Good drive. Nice elevation by Jaden Moore, kind of jumping over top of the defense there.
And that is his third trip to the line today. He is 4 for 4 from the line. Every time he goes to attack the rim, he seems to draw fouls and get himself to the line.
Jaden has worked on that release. I'm probably going to jinx him right now, which I shouldn't, but he's 4 for 4. Of course.
And, of course, you jinxed him.
Of course, I said it out loud. Percy's right now shaking his head. Knock the next one down, Jay. Come on, here we go.
And the second one is good.
There we go.
So new rule in the broadcast booth, Pete is not allowed to say anything about free throws and releases before they take the shot.
You've known me well enough. I've kind of struggled with that. Good loose ball there.
Good loose ball. Good loose ball pickup right there.
A little out of control, but here we go. It happens. Well, I'm not sure that we were looking at the bank here on Saturday morning off from a three-pointer, but it went in.
Well, back-to-back threes from number 4, Liam Walsh.
A little unlucky.
Yeah.
A little mid-range there. I like the pull-up. Sorry, I keep bumping into you. I'm trying to move around this pole that is being a real pain in the rear end here. Nice rebound. Big boy there, 43. Jaylen Brown challenge in there. Push ahead, kick. Nice finish by Elser. Way to run the floor, Else.
Good rebound by Jaylen Brown there.
I think some legs are getting a little tired out there. I don't see Loyola being as active. Guys, you're just a half step here. These boys will understand if you get out and run the floor, Jaden's going to find you.
Yeah, and good things will happen on the back end.
If you're running next to him, you're not getting the ball. You get out in front, he'll give it to you. That's picked.
Active defense.
Come on, Jay. We're going to throw one of those down here soon.
Yeah.
Timeout, Gilman.
Well, that's another thing you've been seeing since second grade. You know, steals like that and then finishing at the rim.
Absolutely. What's he looking for right now? He's not wearing contacts. He banged up a little bit. We are a packed house today. As you can tell, we've got everybody spaced out our mandatory 6 feet, masked up. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. I think we got 20 people in attendance here seated courtside.
Well, you know, with everything going on with COVID, that's almost a capacity crowd.
Amen.
But it's good. They're good to get parents out here that are able to see it. And, you know I wasn't here last weekend. We've been alternating with my wife as far as who's been bringing our son to the games. But, you know, it's nice that the parents are able to get out here and, of course, have the live stream so they can watch it from home.
I appreciate you not bringing that up, alternating, because my wife right now is asking why she hasn't been here yet. And love you, honey. We got Zach Phillips checked into the game, number 12. And I think we also have Anshel has checked in as well. I think this is going to be their first action of the day. The Cavalry's coming behind Lake. Heads up. Here we go. Inbound here from underneath. Lake will inbound. I'm going to say this is a pop in the corner.
Yep. Turner on the baseline. Said he stepped on the baseline coming back in.
Must have been those breakfast donuts getting him a little slow this morning. Come on, Lake. Here we go. Terry, my cousin Terry right now is laughing. I felt like that was going in.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Good time for a timeout if we got one.
Yep.
We got a 3-second on that. I don't think that's the motion that Coach Bright's looking for here.
No.
Let's get back to basics here, Loyola. Good defense, some motion, and we'll get some good looks. This motion offense typically will produce a couple easy layups a game. Guyton's back in. I just noticed that. We got 3:08 left here in the second. Number 25 for Gilman just checked in. Cooper Seidel. Zach Phillips, three-pointer from the top. Little Euro step. Can't let him get that deep, guys, right? We are in a motion of one touch and a shot right now. Good hustle, though, backside there, Ansel.
Yeah.
Are we shooting already? We are in the
We are
in the bonus.
in the bonus.
2:35 left here in the second.
And I did not get from the referee who that foul was on. Nobody on Loyola is really in any foul trouble at all.
Again,
Blake with the pull up.
let's get the ball moving here, gents. Good pressure in the backcourt. That looked like a walk. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Nice call by the trail referee. He had a good look at it. 2:16 here in the second. Let's get a little motion going here. Nice bucket.
And a nice bucket.
Nice bucket, Zach Phillips. Oh, he wanted it. He thought about it. Got to walk again. Got a couple subs getting ready to come in here for Loyola. Got number 2, Zeke Jackson, coming in. And number 4, Jaden Green. Lake and Anshel will sit down. 1:41 left in the second. Loyola's going to... Oh, we had one referee saying Loyola. We had one going the other way. You guys can talk about it if you'd like. Here we go. We may talk about it. Flip a coin, guys. I don't know which way this is going to go. Hey, we turn it over.
Turn it over.
That's a little home cooking right there, I guess. Sorry, Gilman.
Well, I do think the ref on the baseline did not have as good a look as the ref from the other side. I always like to see when the refs get together and actually talk about it and get the call right.
I agree. There's no rush.
Yeah.
Sitting a running clock, so it's all good. Oh, that was a brick wall there he ran into. George Guyton just picked up his 4th, and that was just unlucky. I got to think right now, Green's kind of checking his hip and his whole body there because he just ran into a brick wall.
Yeah.
little short on the first. We'll knock the next one down. Good help.
Yeah.
Nice kick, nice bucket. Colin McPherson with 3. I believe that puts Gilman up on top, 27-26. 1:04 to play here in the second. Oh,
And a walk.
Thank goodness. I thought Guyton might have been heading it.
Yeah.
That could have been 5. I don't want it, but travel on the call. Less than a minute to play. One's thinking about that three-pointer. That's over the back.
That's over the back.
Good position there, Zach Phillips. Way to fend him off.
And
One
the
and one.
Dons are now into 1-1.
Let's see. Put a clock on this. The next 36 seconds could take 2 or 3 minutes.
And the first one from Phillips is good.
Good release.
And that knots the score back at 27-all.
Phillips has got 5 on the first half here, is that correct?
That's correct. Oh, and a turnover there from the Greyhounds. Stepped on a line, inbounding the ball.
Head up, George. You'll be fine. Here we go. Active hands in the passing lane here. That's a good call.
That's a good call.
Really good call, good finish. Mr. Lane took it hard to the basket. Again, this will be his second traditional 3 here. A little old school here. Way to take it to the rim. 21 seconds left to play here in the second.
And the free throw is no good.
Stepped out on the baseline. Here going to be Loyola ball inbounding. See Jackson bringing the ball up. Well, that's a tough entry.
Right.
Great look inside. That was a nifty little entry pass there by Hines. Good rebound, DJ. Good decision there, Mr. Hines, not challenging him there.
And that is the half. Score 29-28, Gilman on top.
Kind of what we expected, right? We talked about this in the lead up to this. A little rusty, not moving the ball the way we did in the first game. We had really balanced scoring in the first game, and again, that's why we played 2 halves.
True.
And credit to Gilman, they came out and made a nice little run there. I guess it was late in the first, early second, but all of us snuck up into the lead and.
But I think, like you said, both teams are shaking off some rust. You know, Gilman had to shut down for a little while. Dons haven't played in 10 days since the opener against Annapolis. I do think when they're more active on defense, they've looked like they've had a little bit of a spark in terms of staying active on defense, getting in those passing lanes, getting some turnovers, and then finishing at the rim.
Glorioso's done a nice job of anticipating that turnover, and he's had a couple of kicks forward to him and easy finishes at the rim. It's how many does he have?
He's got
They
4.
got 4 early
Yep.
in the first.
Yeah,
First
sort of like the
quarter.
first game. The Dons have been pretty balanced as far as distributing the basketball and scoring.
Let's give a quick shout out to our wonderful AD, Brant Hall. See if we can't circle in. He's doing a little bit of everything today. He spent 20 minutes up here trying to get this AV equipment to work.
Actually, in fairness to Mr. Hall, I think he spent longer than that. He was here for a long time before we got going.
Mr. Parr's coming up here to check in with us now.
Yeah, how are you?
Okay.
And we're just talking about the Zamboni right now that's working. Mr. Parr, you want to have an interview here at halftime? You sure? We can get a mic for you. All right, we're gonna go on a little break here and. All right, we should be back on live now here, Keith. We got a minute left here in the halftime intermission.
So thoughts, Mr. Lake?
Well, why don't you share with us? I know Mom's at home right now. Miss Hawk asking. We had athletic trainer, head athletic trainer, Mr. Parr stepped up here, and Jacob rolled his ankle pretty good there.
He'll be okay. He's a tough kid. He's actually had this injury before. I don't know if you remember AAU in Greensboro 2 years ago.
Okay.
Against the Atlanta Celtics, the exact same injury. So he came back fine from that one. He'll be okay.
Good.
Just frustrating, you know. Always frustrating when you just turned 15 and you're about to set the world on fire. So
minor setbacks.
That's right.
Heading in here to the second half, I don't think Loyola has any fouls. I guess we've got Zeke Jackson's got 2. A couple players have 1 each. Gilman's pretty good, except for big 33. George Guyton's got 4. He's got to really watch himself. We'll see if he starts here in the second or in the third quarter here.
And then number 1 for Gilman, DeJuan Lane, led the Greyhounds with 9 points. And a couple of what you would call traditional 3-point plays.
That's right.
With driving to the rim, drawing the foul.
He's not afraid to take it to the rack. So a little better lockdown on him. Let's see who we have, coach, here coming out starting half. Loyola's going to get the ball first. We got Lake inbounding. We got Glorioso as well as Jaden Moore. We got Elser in, and then we got DJ in. I think that's 3 freshmen and 2 sophomore, I believe. Nice bucket.
Moore opens it up with a 3-pointer.
That'll get things started off, 31-29 Loyola. Much more active on that first set. A little bit of ball movement. Wow. All right. I think we all saw the reaction there as that went in. Carpenter kind of gave us that old head shrug and shoulders up in the air, but hey, sometimes they go in. Nice bucket there.
Lake thought about it, taking a 3-pointer there.
That's a travel on the floor. I like what Coach Bright said there. Let's move the ball. McPherson with the ball here.
Yep.
Pushes to Lane. We're getting set here. Gilman's getting set.
Good movement underneath.
Got a foul at midcourt. I'm not sure who that was on.
Didn't see who that was on, but it's Gilman ball. Oh, no, it's Loyola ball. I'm sorry. Foul is on Gilman. Loyola's got the basketball.
A back screen. Kick ball. Loyola ball.
Well.
Should be on the side. Yes, it is. Going to reset the shot clock here to 30. 6:22 here in the third. Ball goes on the high post. Cut, off ball.
Mr. Lane looking for an opening.
I hate that little lollipop pass. DJ on the backside.
And And he draws the foul.
Gilman number two. McPherson, I think, with the body. DJ's going to shoot 2. Jalen Brown's about to check in here. Jalen's coming shooter.
And the second one's good.
Good release, DJ. Got tie score here, 32-32. Gilman ball
And
underneath.
it's staying here. Looked like Mr. Glorioso underneath there wanted a foul as the Gilman player went over his back reaching for the basketball.
Gilman likes to run a little box play here. Oh, that was caught him sleeping. They like to typically run a little box play here that gets the ball to George Guyton there late in the inbounds, but caught Loyola sleeping there with a quick one. Good kick ahead by Lane. Way to get out and run there, McPherson. Coach Kelly just walked in here, coming to check on his prize freshman recruit here, Hawk.
Loyola basket, Jalen Brown, number 23.
Good block.
Block.
Good challenge. Jalen, way to use your length, Jalen. Got number 5 coming in for Gilman. Now, wait a minute. This young man keeps changing. Oh, there he is.
There he
Mr.
is.
Hickman. Mr. Hickman, excuse me.
Good rebound by Jalen Brown. Quick outlet.
Boy, that's
Nice
a
pass.
Great look. Great
Oh,
look.
look, great look, great pass.
Just look to finish that next time.
What was that you said about Jaden Moore earlier? You get out in front, he will find you with the basketball.
Amen.
And one.
Boy, I think that might be George's 5th, Mr. Guyton's 5th. That, again, is another tough one. Just
Was that on Mr. Guyton for 5?
well, they have not pulled him out. Maybe he's only got 4, which I hope he
Maybe.
does now.
Yeah.
So number 43, Roberts, comes into the game. And Quinn Horneski, number 11, comes in as well for Gilman. McPherson brings the ball up. It's a nice pick and roll there by Gilman.
Yeah.
A little strong by Lake. We got number
30. They called that on. They called that on Mr. Lake. 33.
Lake on the floor there. I believe that's his 2nd. Quinn'd like to have that one back.
And Lake strong with the rebound.
Good finish at the rim. Good hustle backside and one. Tell you, I was watching number 5 Hickman in warm-ups, and he was knocking down threes, and I think that's his first shot of the day.
His first bucket of the day.
Yeah. Got Loyola ball underneath here. Number 12 for Gilman coming in, Michael Maloney. Colin McPherson stepping down. In and out. Little set play there, inbound play there by the Dons. Lane's walking the ball up. Loyola seems to be kind of standing around here defensively right now.
Yeah. Need to give the... Oh.
It's going to be Loyola ball.
Gilman loses the handle on that.
2:06 left to play in the third. Jaden Moore bringing the ball up. We got Zach Phillips over at the scorer's table ready to check in on the next stoppage. Stronger with the ball, son.
Active hands on defense there by Gilman. Get that turnover.
Jaden Moore in the passing lane again. Picked by Lane. Sometimes catching that round ball is harder than we thought, I guess. Little push ahead. Let's possess the ball here a little bit. Value the possession here, gentlemen. Zach in for Jalen. Zeke in for Glorioso. 1:27 here in the third. Gilman pushes.
Yes.
Seconds on the shot clock here. Good take baseline.
Take by Jaden Moore.
Loyola back on top, 40-39. 31 seconds to play in the third.
Three-pointer from number 5.
That's Hickman again. That's his second tray.
Well, you said he looked good in warm-ups shooting that three.
We got a push on the floor on number 1, Lane. Jaden Green coming in for Jaden Moore. Lake to inbound the ball on the baseline.
Nice baseline jumper by Peter Lake.
Faked the three that time and pulled up baseline. A nice little mid-range. That's going to be the end of the third here. Boy, we're tied up 42-42. This is kind of what Gilman did to Calvert Hall, quite honestly. They hung around in the first game and had a nice run to, I think it was the third, coming out of halftime. And then Don's got to be careful here. This is exactly what Gilman did to Calvert Hall.
Yeah,
So,
there's been some trips up the floor in the third quarter where the Dons seem to be pushing the ball just a little bit too hard. Run that motion offense, come up. Some of those long passes have come back to hurt them going the other way with the steal and then all the way to the rim.
well, they've shown when they're patient with the ball. First off, when we play good defense and we value the possession, there's nothing wrong with getting a good look with 10 to 15 seconds in a shot clock.
No.
The motion is what has really helped their offense back to those touches. They've had a lot of guys. I mean, the first game of the year for them, 14 of 16 kids scored. We only had 2 Don players in double figures. Everybody else was around 5, 6, 7 points. So, hey, we got another fourth quarter here. Hope everybody's enjoying this at home. Pete Lake here and Keith Hawk. We're enjoying ourselves.
Finally back into the gym. Get these boys playing. Over the back on number 12.
That's my nephew Phillips.
Zach Phillips.
We keep that up, we're going to be back in the bonus again. Good active hands
Good
there.
active hands
That's
there
a
on
push
the
from
pass.
behind. Number 4, Walsh, with a push from behind.
So Mr. Walsh returns the favor on the foul. And
Got Marcus Hines coming in for Peter Lake. We've got number 11, Chris McCullough. I think he took down number 3, Landon Elser. Gilman ball underneath
nice.
here. Loyola's going to pick up full court pressure.
And
way to hold your ground there, Mr. Hines. Liam Walsh inbounding from underneath for Gilman. Oh, that's good. Way to get in the passing lane there. Give me a roll. Jaden Green, nice job there. Timeout in the
quick timeout,
backcourt.
Gilman.
7:01 to play here in the fourth. I just want to go on record. The heavy breathing you're hearing is from Keith, not I.
It's this crazy mask.
He's body slamming me now for throwing him under the bus. Coach Bright and Assistant Chief Matt Frayling are asking the boys to step up the defensive pressure here. Trust the offensive motion. Wow, we're going to call that shooting. I would think that was a pass, but that's why I'm up here.
And well, I think the
50 feet
referee
away.
would disagree with you, and that's why Gilman is going to the line. I agree with you. I think the intent there of the player was to pass the basketball, but
This is what used to get me in trouble. That's when I would turn to the ref and say the ball doesn't lie.
well, as long as you don't do that as a parent from the sidelines. And the second one is good. Hayden Carpenter on the board.
Gilman up 43-42.
You know, and it's been that kind of game, Pete. Nobody's really led this game by more than 3 or 4 points at any one time during the game. Off the foot of the Gilman player, number 35, Kaminsky.
Kaminsky's active there. He's a nice-sized young man.
Yeah. Yeah, Gilman has some size underneath, and they're pretty active with their feet and their hands.
Luke was very patient in the corner there and was able to work through that double team. Went back up for the second shot, and then Zach Phillips came in and
got his own rebound on the first one, took the second one. Dad up here coaching him a little bit from the camera.
George Guyton back in the game for number 4, Liam Walsh.
And the second one is good from Zach Phillips.
We're tied up at 43 again. 6:20 to play here in the fourth.
I think we said that more than anything else in this game. We're tied again.
That's right.
Good active hands there by Zeke Jackson.
Jackson certainly setting the tone up top defensively right now. We're down to 3 seconds on the shot clock. I think we may have our first violation.
And
yes,
we do.
sir. How
and
about
we do.
that?
Good active defense there by the Dons to get the shot clock violation.
Gilman's going to bring back in Lane. Jaden Moore jumped up as soon as Lane jumped up, thinking he was stuck to him like glue.
Yeah.
Jaden is at the scorer's table ready to check in. It's over the back.
A little over the back there by 12, but no call. But it is Loyola basketball.
It's a tough spot to inbound the ball. If I was Gilman, I think I'd be coming up full court pressure right now. Now they're going to back out of it.
Jaden Moore on the floor now. Marcus Hines takes a seat. Jaden Moore bringing the basketball up the court, Pete. What do you like here?
We're trying to get set right now. We want everybody. We'll start this motion offense. A little high top down screen. McCollum with a pop. Rebound number 15. Carpenter from Gilman pushes the ball to Lane. And how many times do we get to see that happen?
At least 2 or 3 times a game, Jaden Moore blocking shots like that. I think he's a little disappointed he didn't put it onto the track and it only hit the...
That would have been a problem. We'd had a stoppage, and you and I would have had to go walk. Maybe we could have pushed Coach Kelly.
I think we could have talked Coach Kelly into getting that for us since he's over there watching.
So we've got a... Now it looks like our starters from earlier today are back in right now. Good finish by Lane again.
Mr. Lane active for Gilman on both ends of the floor.
Good find. Good active
Lake
hands
staying
there, Lake.
active in there in the passing lane.
Oh, that's a little battle there. George and Lake, I love it. Those two guys have a lot of fun together. Loyola gets rewarded there. Wow, I thought we had a tie-up, but we actually had a foul.
And it appears we're now in the bonus. Because I thought I heard the ref call one of them. And he did.
10:15. I hope we can get out of here by lunchtime. It's 4:55 to play in the fourth, and we're in the bonus.
And the front end doesn't go in.
We're going to need those here in the fourth. We are down. Gilman up 45-43. think those are the signs of the rust with having not played for a week.
Yeah.
Again, Lane with the tough. He really uses his body nicely, creates just a little separation from Jaden and a nice little pull-up jumper.
Yeah, and I like the fact he is active on both ends of the floor, defensively and offensively. He's their leading scorer, but he plays a role on their defensive set as well.
Boy, what a
With
nice
the three.
kick by
That was a
Jaden
great
Moore to the
kick.
corner. It's a small window at this level to get your jumper off, and we're fortunate enough to see that one go down. Loyola's down by one right now, 47-46 with 3:51 to play here in the fourth. Little intensity coming from Loyola.
Long three.
He has been wanting that, looking at that long rebound or long
And a
three
foul.
all day.
Looked like number 33 from Gilman on Peter Lake's back.
So I don't know if that was Guyton's fifth. According to our notes, it may be. I hope it's not. But number 35, Stas Kamansky checks in. Lake's back at the line, front end of a 1-and-1. First one's good, 47-47.
So, Mr. Lake, guess what? We are tied again.
Shocker. How many times do you think we're going to say that in the next 341?
Oh, I think we've got a few more times of saying it's a tie game. But like you said, these shots, making the front end of the 1-on-1, then finishing it up. That's what you need coming down the stretch.
Loyola's up one here. 3:39 to play in the fourth.
So how much do you think they want to get the ball in the hands of
Nice
number
block.
one, DeJuan Lane?
Oh, I think the ball's got to run through him if I'm Gilman.
Yeah.
I like how Loyola's pulled this ball out. Up one. They have possession.
Good look underneath. Oh.
Again,
And
there we
over
go.
the back.
Nice position, Jalen Moore.
Yes. Well, I do seem to remember a basketball coach telling me once that rebounding is all about working it and wanting it. And that was great work by Jalen under there to get in position and then get the foul on. The guy who's really been the man for Gilman today, DeJuan Lane.
He's been a handful.
Jalen shooting two.
Lane's got, I think it's 13 today. Certainly pacing the Gilman scoring.
Yes, he's got 13. And the back end of the 1-on-1 is no good, but the Dons are now up by two at 49-47.
Well, the good news is we made the front end. We got a foul in the back court.
Did not see who that was on, but
That was
nobody
on Landon Elser, number 3.
Yeah, Dons have nobody in foul trouble here over the last 3 minutes or so of this basketball game.
We just ticked under 3 minutes to play here in the fourth.
Good active defense there.
Well, I don't know how we have lost track. Are we getting 6 fouls here in the NBA now? I thought Guyton had 5, but I'm glad he's in the game.
Yeah. And a 2.
Well, that's a fitting. That's our third jump shot banked for Gilman.
And guess what? We're tied again at 49.
Banks are open on Saturday. Nice cut.
Good
That's
cut.
a great cut. A little unlucky at the rim there. Good cut, Glorioso. Way to find him, Jaden. Lake with the rebound, hands
and the
ball
ball
off.
now in the hands of Jaden Moore coming up court. Jaden wants to push it here.
We just seem to be watching the ball a little bit right now. Timeout,
Timeout,
Gilman. 1:43 to play. 49-49. Again, this is just setting up what Gilman did to Calvert Hall in that opening game back on February 17th. It was a home win by 1 for Gilman. I think Loyola's got to get a little bit more aggressive. We got a lot of guys kind of watching long rebounds, be aggressive to the ball, and it's valuing the possession at this point.
Right. Every possession counts at this point, tied at 49. Like to see them be a little bit more deliberate coming up to the court. Run the offense. Don't necessarily go attack the rim straight out of the backcourt.
Agreed. This has a little bit of a feel of that North Carroll we get to go play basketball at, and you and I sit in the top. Feels like Hoosiers. Coach Kelly in the house. Loyola varsity baseball coach. Fine gentleman. He's really excited about the upcoming project for the baseball team and being able to change the confines back there on the field and putting an all-turf facility in. It's going to be a big boost for his program and the Loyola community.
So ball back in play, 1:40 left.
Carpenter has the ball at the top. Yeah. I think Jaden needs to play a little denial on one. Let's make somebody else here
and
make a big
I think
shot.
Jaden Moore is going to be shadowing number 1 for the rest of this basketball game. Nice block underneath there by Jalen Brown.
All right, let's be careful here. This is where Gilman caught us napping on a quick inbound, but if they run their normal play, this is a late look to George coming off the opposite elbow. Nope. Did we call a hook? You didn't call that, did you?
He did, and the foul is on Jalen Brown. He did call that.
I'll keep my opinions to myself, but anyway, here we are.
Well, for what it's worth, I'd share that opinion with you on that call. There's that look again. Loyola with the basketball.
Good active there,
Good
10.
active hands. I think we may have gotten away with one there. Really not sure who that basketball went out on.
I tend to agree on that.
Inbound to Jalen Brown, out to Jaden Moore. Good ball movement there.
Good patience, good patience.
Got plenty of time on the shot clock. Don't need to force it.
Let's get some motion, boys. Good timeout.
Yeah, good timeout there
by
Loyola.
Coach. He's got 12 seconds on the shot clock. A lot of guys kind of standing trying to figure out who was going where next. We are under a minute to play. I think we got 53 seconds.
53 seconds left. Score knotted at 49 again. Tie ball game. So if you're Coach Bright, Pete, what are you telling them right now?
We got plenty of time with 12 seconds to play. This is not a one touch and a shot unless you got a really open look. We've got time for some ball movement and probably 4 touches. Let's not settle for a 3. And big possession right here. But I think each team's going to have probably 3 possessions left in this game at the pace it's been running. Looks like the same 10 are back on the floor after this timeout.
And Jaden Moore, looks like Jaden Moore will inbound the ball for the Dons.
Kind of trying to figure out how we're doing it. Inbounds from the side there, but okay.
So we're
under 9 seconds here. Don't like this possession here. Wow, that was right at the shot clock.
Right, the buzzer was about to go off when the ref blew his whistle.
Well, I'm going to tip my hat to Colin Glorioso there. That was a sophomore player move there. Understood where the shot clock was and
going to
took
line
it strong to the hole.
And Mr. Lane, who the foul was on, asking for an explanation from the referee on that.
Well, that was on George. So George did get that foul, and that is his 5th. Keep track of that name, George Guyton. You're going to see him play some big-time Division I lacrosse here when his career is over at Gilman. Very talented, long pole defender, close defender. That's a big first free throw there. Put the Dons up 1.
Bucket on the front end of that 1-and-1.
That was a 2.
Oh,
I was going to the lane for 2.
Oh, that's right. He's at the line for 2.
Knocked the second
Knocks
down.
them both down.
What a nice kick. Good looking jump shot, Lane. I am not quite sure what the referee saw or was looking at there. We have a timeout, Gilman. Gilman up 52-51 with 13 seconds to play. That was a lot of contact as Jalen Brown went to the hole. We're going to have a Gilman possession on the baseline. 13 seconds to play in this game.
Shot clock not a factor, so I think you got to pressure the ball the whole way. I think you need to contest the inbound and then pressure the ball all the way down the court. What are you telling them right now if you're Coach Bright, Pete?
I think you're looking for a steal, and if you don't get it, you put them to the foul line. I think let's extend this a couple of possessions. I mean, Gilman like nothing better than to milk this last 13 seconds out. They don't need to take a shot. So I think you get one opportunity at a steal, and you got to foul and not let this get under 10 seconds. A little early in the season to understand where our hack-a-shack might be, but first guy that touches it, if you don't get the steal, I think we got to see a foul.
Yeah.
Again, it's a tough spot to get the ball in. Yeah. Loyola's got to pay attention here. Long ball.
Now you have to foul.
We're at 9 seconds. Number 35.
Kaminsky.
Stas Kaminsky's going to the line. No, we're not. Sorry, we are not in the bonus yet. There's a steal. Jaden Moore.
There's the steal you were talking about.
There's a push in the back. Absolutely.
Jaden Moore going to the line with 6 seconds left. The Dons down by 1. There's that steal you were talking about, Coach.
Absolutely. We're going to overplay. Jaden using that athleticism. He really has a knack for seeing the ball and being disruptive.
And once again, he attacks the rim, draws the contact, and he's shooting too.
I wonder if Coach Bright might take a timeout here. Six seconds. We've got plenty of time here. We got a foul on ball on the rebound. Gilman up 52-51 with 4 seconds to play. Well, I hope I've got this wrong, but this is kind of a I told you so. We started talking about this in the second, right? Was setting up for what Gilman had done with Calvert Hall. Yep. Well, it's been a great Saturday morning to kick the weekend off.
Yeah.
Get here in the gym and
it's a good thing to get the boys back after a layoff.
get them running up and down. That's right.
Yeah.
4 seconds again on the clock.
So I think same thing here.
Gilman's running a little
Try to
stack here,
try to
three-man
create a steal.
stack. Quick foul. Sorry, Gilman, probably a little home cooking there again. We did tick it down from 4 to 3. We had 3 seconds on the clock now, and we are now going to go to our 1-and-1. And this is where you wish it was the NBA. Timeout, get the ball at midcourt, but not here in high school basketball. So I don't love the look here with 4.
No.
There is an opportunity to move this ball forward. I think Coach Bright's going to adjust this lineup or set here. Gilman's up by 2, 53-51, 3 seconds on the clock. We got the back half of 1-and-1. Who was at the line again?
Number 12, Michael Maloney.
It's that kid that should have been at Loyola with that name. Come on now. That was a big first free throw that Mike hit. I think at the end of the day, it's a 3 or nothing for Loyola. There's not enough time to get it inside the paint. This is the old debate with college coaches. 3 seconds, I think you got to go ahead and make it. 1 to 2 seconds, maybe you miss it.
Maybe you miss it.
I got to think Loyola's going to bring some guys out on the wing because it's asking a lot to get a rebound and chuck it full court. But we have 4
But
on the
again,
paint.
there's still 4 underneath in the paint for the second half. Yeah, 1-and-1.
We got a game over.
That's a
Gilman,
game over.
Gilman with a big win today, 53-51. I think Loyal's a little deflated. But again, life lessons here today. You come out and play every day. And what a wonderful day. I hope everybody at home is going to have a nice weekend. Gilman moves to 3-1 on the season. Loyola 1-1. Loyola's got a big week next week. Moms, dads at home. We got 3 games. We got Spalding on Monday. And I'm going to forget who's after that. But we got a game Wednesday and a game Friday as well. So signing out here, Pete Lake. Had a good time.
Thanks, Pete.
My buddy Keith Hawk, great time.
And our cameraman?
Cameraman McCullough here. He did a wonderful job. All right, gentlemen. Great day. We'll see you now. Take care. Bye.